Hi my friends, how you doing guys? Welcome back to another vlog. This is Ramiz here, and as usual I'm speaking to you from the YouTube channel Private Hire Driver. So in this vlog I'm gonna answer the people who have sent me emails during this month of January, though I have replied them, but it's ideal like if I make a vlog and share it over here so that most of the audience or most of the people who have the questions in their mind, maybe they will be answered as well, right? So yeah, the people who send me email are like 4 or 5 people in the month of January, and anyway, I'll start. What I'll do, I'll just show you the message right now. When I show you message, you guys can pause and read all the email which I share over here, and just pause it, read all the messages of the email, and then watch my vlog. Okay, so you have seen the first email which I got from this guy. He's mainly asking that he is gonna start in September for the university, and he has plans to work part-time as Uber driver, and so many people he now already doing Uber, and they say that this job is good, and he's mainly inquiring that what could be expenses or what money he can save, and is it ideal for him to do this job or not. So answering him now, first of all, I'll tell you, to do the part-time job you should focus on couple of things, that if you can fulfill it. Plus the thing is, see, I live in London, right? I live in London or around. I'm always doing the jobs, and I have so much experience doing jobs in London and around. But if let's say you are not in London and you are going to study the university in any other city, in any other place which is far from London, so I think I'm not the right person to contact with. However, if you gonna study in London, then obviously you will benefit from this answer. Yeah, so the thing is that if you want to do the part-time Uber job, it could be ideal definitely, and but you have to work mainly in Fridays, Saturday nights, and Sunday daytime. Okay, and this is very important to do, because these timings you can make good money quickly. Yeah, because a lot of people are ordering Uber during weekend night jobs, and during the Sunday daytime as well. So if you trigger these 3 days properly, and you put yourself at work for like 10 hours 12 hours each day, for example, and in my opinion you can be making around 250 to 300 pound a day. And let's say if you make around 800-900 pounds or like that, if you make 800-900 pounds in these 3 days, and you work full time in these 3 days, superb. Like, you can cover all your expenses, and you can pay all the expenses as well, and plus you can save the money on the top as well. Because look, what is happening in my opinion, guys, whatever money you make, you should consider that you will face 40% expenses. Yeah, so 55-60% you will take home, remaining 40% on the top. I can say that you will be paying in taxes, you will be paying the car costs, like maintenance cost, like the service cost, plus the fuel cost, and any cost like depreciation cost of your car. Everything comes in the under the 40% expenses. So for example, you did part-time job, and let's say you follow my vlogs and you come to know how to make quick money, and you just work the hours in which you can easily make 20 pound to 30 pound an hour, and you are doing the part-time for 3-4 days of this job, and you make around 800-900 pound, for example, a week. And so your expenses should be around 300 pound to 400 pound, and you will be pocketing around 500 pound, possibly 600 pound, like 450 to 600 pound a week you can save. Yeah, so in my opinion it's still worth it. But on top of all these things, you should be passionate about driving, and you should make the skills. And I'm pretty sure by watching my vlogs, you will already know so many things, that how exactly to make quick and better money in this private hire driver field. Because look, nowadays is January, yeah, in January is really so quiet, and in weekdays there are not so many jobs. People are even struggling to make £100, £120 a day in the weekdays. Okay, so when there are no jobs, nobody can do a lot of better things earning wise, yeah. But when it is quiet, but still you will have to find the way, you will have to find the reason to make quick and better money, and that could be in the form of weekend jobs, you know. So in my opinion, if you can work weekend night jobs, and you trigger three weekend days, like let's say Friday's night, Saturday night, and Sunday daytime, that's nice, that's superb. Or you could also do one day more work during a weekday also. You will cover all your expenses, you will save the money you needed, and that's my reply to you. And if you are living in London or around, that is superb, that is cherry on the top. Okay, so this email is answered, guys. So now watch this second email, which I'll display now. So as you have seen the second email, which one of the followers sent me, is asking about the taxes system. So yeah, it is truth that if you are working full time, or if you are working with the Uber jobs, you will declare all your income, whatever you made with Uber and Bolt, let's say. And for example, you made around £45,000, yeah, which is let's say in 1 year, yeah. And you will declare this £45,000 of income, and in what I believe, like on £11,500, something like that, there is no taxes. So any income which is above than that is taxable after the deduction of the expenses. Okay, and it is true as well that let's say the income you declare in let's say on April 2023, you will declare your income which you did in 2022, right? So what HMRC is gonna do, HMRC will seek for the taxes from you of the year around, plus they will also require 50% taxes of next year as well. So I'll tell you like what happened with me. I declared all my income, and I declared all the expenses, and obviously my accountant helped me for that. And this year I'm gonna pay nearly £8,000 of tax before 31st of January 2023. Means just by tomorrow I have to pay this amount, which is £8,000, yeah. So and in July I'm gonna pay extra 400 or something, £3,000 and above taxes. So altogether these taxes, if you calculate, makes around £11,000. Okay, so after my all earnings, after telling HMRC all my expenses, this is the taxes I'm gonna pay. Okay, so imagine you are paying like me, if you are paying like £11,000 a year, which is like the year tax is £8,000 yearly, and £3,400 HMRC is seeking for the next year, for example. So it means that your average taxes are like £800-900 a month. Okay, and this is what you should this money you should keep on a side every month. This money doesn't belong to you, it belongs to HMRC. And if you are working full-time driver, consider, or like you should keep in your mind that you have to pay taxes, which is around like £800-900 a month, around that figure, yeah, if you work full-time, after declaring everything, like you declaring your income, you're declaring your expenses as well, through the help of this accountant. So that is true. I'm paying around £11,000 taxes for 2022. This January I'm paying £8,000 nearly taxes, and remaining 3,000 or nearly that much I'm gonna pay in July. So I'm telling you, all these rough all these rough figures, because I can't tell everybody accurate figure, because everybody's situation is different, and it's only the accountant who's gonna make, who will draft all these things like your income, your expenses. Yeah, so obviously same like other jobs where you are paying on over the payroll your taxes, you have to pay taxes also, being a self-employed when you work for the Uber. Okay guys, so in my opinion I can say that whatever money you make a month, for example you made around 5,000 pounds a month, yeah, and your saving or your taking will be around 3,000, 3,200 pound, 3,300 pound, like that is your saving. Remaining 1,700 pounds a month will be expenses in the form of fuel, in the form of taxes, in the form of car repairs, servicing, depreciation, everything. Yeah, so I hope you get to the point which I'm telling you, which right now. So right, so now I'll put here the next email and answer you for the next email. So you have seen this email as well. This guy is from Luton. He has got a 7-seater, and I speak with this guy as well. He has a Mercedes V class, and I think is 8-seater or 7-seater, whatever. But he's seeking the advice that he's living in Luton, and he want to work in London, like he comes down to London, work, and then he can go home. So he's seeking advice that what he should do in this case, like he's living in Luton. So first of all, you have XL car, obviously, maybe XXL or XL, and for any X or XL or any sort of vehicle you have, there are a lot of, or most of jobs in London and around, definitely. But if you personally ask me, Luton is not an ideal place to work, because the thing is, I have been in Luton so many times, and over there you don't find lot of interactive rides, means which give you more money. There I've been there many times, and the jobs which I most of the time I was finding around £5, £7, £6, yeah, and above than £10 is quite rare that you find a job. So the best thing in my opinion is that you should come towards this area, Watford, okay, which is like in the half of London journey, means if you come down to London, that is around 20 to 25 mile. But in the way, if you go to Watford and start your work from Watford, and put your Uber destination towards central London, and obviously start doing the jobs from Watford towards London, yeah, and be in Harrow, be in Wembley, be in Greenford, be in the West London side, be in if you can afford to pay £15 for the congestion zone, there will be a lot of 7 or 8 seater jobs in central London, but you have to pay £15 one time, yeah. So in my opinion, if you live in Luton and you want to work as a private hire driver, guys, come down towards London and start your jobs from Watford onwards towards Harrow, Wembley, all these sort of areas are busy, and you will get the consistent jobs. And obviously you choose to work in weekend nights will be very ideal, okay. In daytime, sometime there is a lot of traffic, or there are sometime less jobs, yeah. So answered this question. Now I'll show you the next email. So this guy is asking that if he's a newcomer in UK, let's say, and he has got a new UK driving license, can he drive as a cab driver? So to answer shortly, I'll tell you that you should have at least 3 years of UK driving license, 3-year-old UK driving license, plus your age should be over 21, and thirdly you shouldn't have the work restrictions on you, like you should be allowed to work full time in UK, yeah. So then you can drive as a cab driver. So these are the 3 things you need to satisfy before you become a cab driver, and obviously these are the rules by TfL if you get the private hire driver license through TfL, yeah. And answer this question. So guys, answer these emails, and I'll try to obviously answer the email which people send me every month, and I'll speak to you in a very interesting vlog again, and until the next time, bye bye.